Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's Chris Charles over at Arbutus RV here in beautiful Nanaimo, British Columbia. It is a beautiful day today, and we've got another walkthrough. Let's check out this 2024 Alliance Delta. So Delta is a new lineup for us, and it's actually new for Alliance as well. They're very well known in the industry already with their big fifth wheels, with the Avenue and the Paradigms, and they decided to throw their hat into the tow-behind game. This guy presents big value. It also kind of reminds me of like a baby fifth wheel, and I'm gonna kind of walk you through and show you why. So we're gonna start off with some of the weight conversation here. So your dry weight on this is 7,476 pounds. Your gross vehicle weight rating is 9,250 pounds. So for those of you with a half ton, this might be a little out of reach, but definitely worth checking into. In the equipment area here, looks like service has been doing their bit in the back there with their PDI, but I can show you with the panel off your 40 amp solar controller. You have got a battery disconnect switch here. You've got a solar disconnect switch. You've got spray ports here with hot and cold water. All your plumbing and wiring comes through the floor here. So very similar to what Grand Design does on their units. You've also got your black tank flush, city water pressure, you name it, it's in here. Now, moving back here, I'm going to give you a really good view of that opening. So for your storage and that side of conversation, that is one of the biggest openings I've seen in quite a while on a lot of units. So it's nice to have. Moving along the side here, we are next greeted by a hot water on-demand system from Freshen. This is a Gen 2 setup, which is kind of nice. Alloy wheels with Goodyear Endurance tires here as well, tucked underneath. And then one very large slide out here. So no, what do you call it? No frameless windows here, but you do get tinted glass. Some people actually prefer these big sliding windows as opposed to the much smaller frameless setups. Now here we are to the back of the unit. You do get a hitch on the back. So for those of you carrying bikes, you can set up a bike hitch on here. You are dealing with a total capacity of 300 pounds. So for those of you with e-bikes, maybe keep that in mind. And just checking here, this unit is a 50 amp unit. So something else to also keep in mind. Now, another first for these guys is going to be this monster ladder. Look at how wide that is. Very thick bars, very secure, very handy to hang your towels and whatnot after a day at the beach. You do get to enjoy an outdoor cook space. This is kind of a neat unit from Greystone. It is it's a combo unit. So you get a burner on this side, griddle on this side. And I'm just gonna kind of profile it here on the campsite of the trailer. She's big. So 294, that's gonna be a 29-foot floor plan. You're probably dealing with about 34, 35 feet overall. Up on the roof there, I can see 2 air conditioners, which is phenomenal. Outdoor TV, and in here they're smart. They do this little bevel here, but outdoor storage, always nice. So we're gonna head on into the unit here now. Solid steps, and just peeking inside. So this is a very pretty rear kitchen layout. On the inside wall, first thing you're greeted with across from the loungers is a big screen TV. That's looking like a 50-inch Sansui with an electric fireplace down low, some tinted glass, gives you a little bit of storage space there. Now, the one thing you're noticing right away, where's my dinette? So there is no dinette on this model, but you do get these 2 little stools over here. Nice solid style surface. This is still like a plastic over wood, so you gotta be careful with anything hot. Residential style faucet with spray, stainless steel sink. You do get a window out to the campsite. You got to bend down obviously to see, but reason being is you get a nice amount of storage up above here. So all these upper cupboards, pardon me, are all here. Microwave up top. Not the greatest of microwaves in my opinion. They could have stepped up to like a convection style just to help people out. You do get a range hood that's functional, so that will exhaust any kind of smoke or anything. 3-burner cooktop and the smaller oven. So it's basically just there for pizzas and whatnot. Huge pantry. It is adjustable. You can take some of these shelves out if you wish. And I love the fact that they tucked away your power converter. So it's tucked in there. Your fuse panel's in there as well too. So out of sight, out of mind. You're not tripping on it. It's not unsightly. Big deep drawers in here as well. Tons of storage. And just underneath the oven here too, that carries on, as well as under the sink. And the other thing I'm going to comment on here too, Alliance did a really good job of finishing everything off. So there's no like half-done panels underneath here. A lot of other manufacturers will kind of save a few bucks and do that. And then this is another neat little thing here too. So you have a trash can that just tilts out from underneath the cupboard. Moving over to the fridge, as much as you would probably expect, just a 12-volt compressor fridge. I think this is around 8 cubic feet. Lots of interior storage because of the missing propane setup in the back. So it goes in deeper than the old dual modes did. Also reaches peak temperature a lot quicker than the dual mode fridges ever did. So walking down the slide side here, you've got recliners on either side of the main. And then you got a fold-out couch over here. So you do have some extra bedding in here if you need it. And again, this is just that really big space. Like, it's exceptionally large in here, which is nice. Overhead storage over the couch. And then we're going to head over to the bathroom. So beautiful vanity, medicine cabinet up above. They didn't cheap out in the sink. They went with the stainless setup, which is nice. Now, I mentioned that this unit's got 2 ACs. This will actually run those ACs off of a 30 amp circuit. So if you're, and porcelain toilet, pardon me, off on a tangent. So if you're on limited power, it's just nice to know that you can get your air conditioning without blowing breakers and having issues. So the bedroom carries on really nicely here. So a little hidden storage compartment, more storage as well under here. You do have USB charging as well as wall sockets right beside the bed on both sides. Map lights over both sides, as well as pocket lights over both sides. And then over on this side of it, your storage conversation continues. 2 more drawers, as well as a nice little closet in here too. So you also have power and cable set up in here. As to why, I guess you could tuck a TV in there if that was important, or if you wanted to house your modem or your cable service, you could probably put it in there as well too. Not a bad idea. Finally, the one thing I'm going to bring up is Asdel. These units are equipped with Asdel on the walls, Asdel on the floors, and they have a PVC roof that'll keep you out of trouble in most cases. Not a lot of manufacturers are stepping up that way. Alliance has. They've done a great job with it. So basically what Asdel's going to do is take care of any kind of moisture retention. So if you do have a leak somewhere, you're not going to run into the added risk of your fiberglass delaminating on you. So I want to thank you for listening to me ramble on and trip on my words. I'm learning as I go. But if you have any questions, certainly reach out to me. Phone number's at the end. Thanks for watching.